Hey, what's up guys, welcome to Laratips. In today's video I'll be showing you how to create an alert component using Laravel Blade components and Alpine Js. If you don't know about Alpine Js, then don't worry about it. It is very much simple and very much similar to Vue.js, and you can easily understand it. So this is the alert message, and if you see here in my dashboard controller, just whenever I flash this message, if there is alert message in the session, if you see here in this dashboard, and if session has an alert message, then we are showing this alert message. And currently this close also doesn't do anything. We'll add that functionality. So if there is something in this alert message, then this alert message will show. And if there is nothing, so let's say we haven't passed anything in the session, then it will not show. Okay, now we will convert that into our Laravel Blade component, and in the end we'll add Alpine Js functionality. Okay, let us just add this, uncomment this. So now let us go here. Okay, this is our component. So first of all, let us create an component. So we can do that by using php artisan command. Php artisan make component alert. So now what it does is it will create two files, one this alert.php file and alert.blade.php file. So you can see this in here also. Let me increase the font size. So you can see here inside the components folder it will create alert, and inside the components folder it will create alert.php. So let me open both of them. Now I'll just copy all these contents from here. I'll just cut it and paste it in alert.blade.php. So everything's same. Now here I'll just replace x-alert. Okay, everything's fine. We have just moved these into the component and just replace that code with the component. And one thing is that whatever name that you give to your component, if you see here alert.blade.php, then while using it we must use x dash and the name of this component name. Okay, so here currently the name is alert, so we'll use this alert. So this is the class name and this is the component name. Now let me refresh again one more time. So you can see here everything is fine. So but let's say we want to show another message inside our alert, then we cannot do so because we are directly linking this to the session variable. So instead of that we'll pass the data. So we'll do like this. Let's say message like this, and we'll pass this. Okay, so we can pass it like this. So if we do it like this, if we say only colon and message, then we have to pass the PHP code here. So this is the PHP code and it will execute that code. So if we don't do it like this, then we have to pass here either string or number, but it will not be executed. So we want this. So we have done this. Now here we want to show the message. So now we'll do here message like this. Now if we do here, so it will give us error. You can see here it is saying undefined variable message. We have already passed the message from here and the message is shown here, but it is saying undefined variable because we are creating this class based component. So we have to define public property here like this. So let me create this, make this public, and it will be string. So sometime it can be nullable. In that case we will not show it. So let me make it as a nullable. Okay, so I'll say here string. Now we have done this. Now let me go to this and refresh the page. Now you can see here the message, but sometimes we may want to show the HTML as well, not only the normal text. So in that case we can do it like this. If you see here instead of passing it like this, we'll pass it in another way. So before that, let me just copy this one and remove this one. Okay, and instead of self-closing, we'll create closing tag for it, and we'll use slot, and slot will have a name and it will be message. And now we can write whatever we want. Let's say P, and let's say lorem, and another P, and lorem 20 like this. And one thing we have to do is here, instead of slot, we have to write x-slot. And now you can see that everything is printed as it should. So now let me go to my previous way. So like this. Let me come here and refresh the page one more time. So now we have successfully converted that our piece of code into its own Laravel component like this. Now let's say we want to show different kind of alert message, like for success and for error. Let's say this yellow one for warning. Then what we can do is we can just pass a type from here. Type, let's say error. Then it should show the red background. So currently there is yellow background, so there is no way of doing it. So for that we need to accept this in a constructor of our alert component. So here I'll make another type like this, and it will be string. By default it will be null, and let's say if there is no any value, we'll just show green color background. Okay, now we have successfully accepted this type in a constructor through this parameter. Now let us make use of this. So now let us create a method which will return the background color. So if you see here in the alert, so we are, this class is determining the background color. So if I convert this into red like this, and if I come here, now you can see it is converted into red. So we have to change this one. So for that, let us create a method. Okay, and let's say background color class. So here now we'll return. So if you haven't watched my refactoring if else statement video, then you can go ahead and watch that. I have shown you how to refactor if else statements. I'll not be using if else statement here. I'll be using lookup table, and if you don't know how to use that or make that, then you can go ahead and watch that tutorial. I'll be leaving the link just below that like button. So here we'll say this type, and let's say if type is error, then we'll just return this bg red, and if is success, we'll pass green, and if it is warning, we'll pass yellow like this. And let's say instead of null, we'll say here success. Okay, if there is no anything passed, then we'll say it success, so we don't have to do it nullable here. And we have passed error from here, then there is only red. Now let us see how to use this method here. So let me copy this, and we can just do is just equate here like this, the variable and method call. So it will just get the reference from here, and we have to execute this as a method. Okay, so now we have done this, and we refresh the page. Now you can see here we are getting this red color one as it is. Now if we go here in the dashboard and make it as success and refresh the page, now you can see here it is green. And if I say here warning, and it's yellow. Just bear with me, I would just like to show you one more thing. Suppose let's say we forgot to pass here type, then what happens? It will show the green color one, because if you see here in the alert, we have by default take on the success one. Yeah, and if it is a success, then it will show this green color. So in this way you can just create a alert component using Laravel Blade. So now let's add Alpine Js into it. So if you see here in the dashboard, so we are only rendering this component if there is something value in it, so otherwise it will not get rendered. So before that, let me show you that I have already added Alpine Js here in the app.js. So if you see here the CDN link, and let me go here inside the alert component. So if you see here, there is no any display none or block here, so it is always visible. Yeah, so let me create a data property here, data, which will be so, and it will always be true. So it is just working the same way. So writing nothing here and writing this x data equals to true is the same thing. So since we are rendering only using this if condition, so it will not have any effect. Now what we want is, we want to only show this if this show value is true. Okay, so if this show is true, then only it will be shown. If this show is false, a display none will be added to this element. And now what we want to do is we want to click on this close, and whenever we click on this, it should hide this modal. So currently if we click on close, it is not hiding. So we'll do here is x dash on click. So in Vue.js you would do v on click. Now in this Alpine Js it will start with x dash, so you will do x dash on click. Similarly for other things as well. So on click will show equals to false. Now whenever you click on close, this show will be false and it will hide this. Okay, so let me show you one more time here like this. So now if I click on close, now you can see here it is hidden. So let me again show you. Now if we click on this black part, then it is not hiding. So let us do that as well. So this black part is this one. So now here x dash on click. So let me show you first this. Okay, when we do it like this, it will not work properly. So now if I refresh the page and if I click on here, it is hiding. That's no problem. But again, if I click anywhere inside this alert box, also it will hide. So if I click here, then also it is hiding. So we don't want that behavior. So we'll say here click dot self, means if we only click on this element, then it will hide, otherwise it will not hide. So if I show you, if I click on alert, then it is not hiding here, and if I click outside, it is hiding, and whenever I click on close, then also it is hiding. And also we want to hide that element whenever we click on ESC. And currently if I press the escape key, then it will not do anything. So currently I am pressing, but it is not doing anything. So let's implement that as well. So here we will say here on key down dot escape, so equals to false. And now if I refresh the page one more time and if I click on the escape, and it will not work again because we are applying directly on this element. So we have to do is key down dot window and dot escape. So we have to apply it on the window, not on the element. And now if I click on ESC, it will hide. So you can see here guys, it's currently working properly. So guys, this is how you create an alert component using Laravel Blade, Tailwindcss and Alpine Js. Now you can use this component anywhere, and you can pass the message from here or type, and it will automatically be shown, and you have to just make sure that it is under some condition, and you only want to show it whenever it has some message. Also what you can do is just you can remove it from here, yeah, like this, and just write the if condition here. And let me just format it. Yeah, so now you can see here, if there is a message, then it will be shown, otherwise it will not be shown. So let me just refresh it. Now you can see here guys, it is working the same way. And if I just remove the message from here, and you can see guys, it is not showing. So now you don't have to worry about writing the if condition here. So that's it for this video guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and also hit subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.